We start this instant classic with Sparta facing a 3rd and 4, and it's Lucas Feria getting the carry up the middle as he picks up the first down at the Pope John 23. Then on 2nd and goal from the 15, the Spartans would strike first as Anthony Aragula rolls right and hits a wide-open Tyler Trzynski for the touchdown, and Sparta leads 7-0 early in the first quarter. Sparta has it back after a Pope John punt, and on 3rd and 2, Anthony Aragula just gets it over the defender's hand and hits Tyler Trzynski, who has nothing but open daylight in front of him, and he goes 82 yards to the house, and Sparta has an early 14-0 lead at the end of the first quarter. All right, it's now 1st and 10 for Pope John, and it's Sonny Abramson dropping back, throwing on the run, looking for Michael Josephs, but it's a little tip drill action here as off the deflection it's Skylar Francisco making the pick, and Sparta has it 1st and 10. It's 3rd and 5 Sparta after the pick, and they give us to Lucas Feria as he takes it up the middle and keeps his legs moving and picks up 14 to keep the drive alive. And Sparta would strike for the 3rd time today here as Anthony Aragula drops back and finds a wide-open Dean Gannat in the end zone for the 34-yard touchdown pass, and it's now 21-0 Sparta over Pope John. But the Lions would get on the board here on 4th and 11. It's Brandon DeVera back to punt, but wait, it's a fake, and DeVera throws and hits Drew Daniel as he sheds tackles and gets into the end zone for the touchdown, and the fake punt for Pope John works, and they're on the board as they now trail Sparta 21-7 in the second. Pope John has it back after Sparta goes 3 and out, and they give us to Nick Esposito as he bounces it outside and picks up 10 yards before being knocked out of bounds in Sparta territory at the 47. And Pope John will get their first offensive score of the game here as on 1st down, Sonny Abramson delivers this strike to Wayne Patterson from 35 yards out, and it's now a 21-14 Sparta lead as that would be our score at the break. All right, 3rd quarter now, and it's still 21-14 Spartans until here on 2nd down from the Sparta 29 off play action. Sonny Abramson rifles this one to Wayne Patterson, who makes a nice cut up the field and makes a man miss and carries the defender into the end zone for 6, and this game is all tied up at 21 midway through the 3rd. This shootout continues here as the Spartans are back on offense, and it's Anthony Aragula dropping back and sets up a screenplay to Teddy Fisher, who cuts it back across the field and takes it 36 yards down to the Lion 40. And Sparta has it 1st and goal on the 4-yard line, and it's Anthony Aragula dumping it off to Skylar Francisco, then dives across the pylon for the touchdown, and Sparta retakes the lead 28-21 late in the 3rd quarter. And Pope John has it back, looking to answer the score. And here on 2nd and 10 from the Sparta 36, it's Abramson rolling right and hitting Drew Daniel, who makes a man miss before getting knocked out of bounds at the Sparta 17 and after a 20-yard pickup. It's 1st and goal for the Lions, and Abramson's rolling right, and he finds Michael Josephs over the middle in the end zone for the touchdown, and this game is tied back up at 28 at the end of 3. Pope John has it again to begin the 4th, and on 2nd and 12, Abramson rolls out and finds Austin Bailey down the sideline, who makes a remarkable catch as it goes for 35 yards down to the Sparta 20. All right, Pope John's driving, looking for the go-ahead score, but Sparta's defense makes the biggest play of the game here, as on 4th and 1, it's Nick Esposito on the carry, but there to make a great open field tackle is Dylan Bray, and the Sparta defense holds, and they turn over on downs, and Sparta takes over 1st and 10. Then on the very next play for Sparta, they look to capitalize after a huge defensive stand, and Anthony Aragula, it's Alex Milliken on the little screen, and Milliken does the rest as he goes 56 yards down the sideline before being brought down at the Pope John 30. Wow, talk about 2 big plays for the Spartans. Then the tie would be broken here as on 2nd and goal from the 10. It's Anthony Aragula calling his own number as he rolls right, looks for the pylon and dives for the end zone and scores, and he's in, and Sparta retakes the lead 34-28 with just 4 minutes remaining in the ball game. Wow, what a game. All right, folks, and Pope John has it back looking to answer. They got to convert in this 4th and 5. They want to have a shot, but Abramson's pass is broken up by who else but Dylan Bray, and Sparta holds off the Lions and holds on for the thrilling 34-28 victory over Pope John as Jerry Morelli has the post-game reaction.
This feels great. We're all going to celebrate tonight. Everyone's so happy for this. This is 2 years in a row they beat us, so we're just happy to come back and beat them this time.
It's definitely a huge win. I mean, especially after losing the past 2 years to them, it's definitely a heartbreaker. But, I mean, we've been working since June 9th for this game, and it paid off today.
It's a huge win because we know that the winner of this usually goes on to win the NJAC, and we think that we could beat every other team in our conference right now, and we're excited that we just got a huge win against Pope John.
I couldn't be more proud of them right now. There was multiple times in this game where, momentum changes and they could have, put their heads down, but these kids fought extremely hard, and those are the things that they're going to take out of this game. I'm extremely proud of them for that.
Sparta went up 21-0 in this game. Tyler Trzynski caught 2 touchdown passes in the first half.
Tyler just found a way to get open. I mean, one of the plays I was just scrambling out, and he just creeped to the back of the end zone, and no one was on him. And the other one, I just kind of hit him for like a deep slant route, and it got right over Drew Daniels' head.
It was the fastest I've ever ran in my life, honestly. It was I just caught the ball, and I turned upfield, and I went. I wasn't stopping. I was like, I knew I was going to score, and that's what I did.
Anthony Argula was a big star in this game. The Sparta quarterback threw for over 200 yards and had 4 touchdowns.
I was very determined. I was fighting for those extra yards every single time because I knew Lucas was out, and I knew I would have more responsibility in the run game.
Anthony had a great game today. Definitely stepped up and led the team to victory.
I actually told the team after the game, I think that was one of the best games in all my years coaching that a quarterback had for us. Not so much with the throwing, and he definitely threw the ball well, but the plays he made with his feet, making things out of nothing. I just couldn't be more proud of Anthony right now.
I'm going to steal a line from Dan Cleary. Big play, Dylan Bray. 4th down for Pope John. He steps up and makes the big play as Sparta takes over on downs.
We stepped up, made the play on the sideline. We did what we had to do on defense, fundamentals.
Dylan's been making plays for us for 2 years. He's one of our leaders on our team. He's one of the guys going into each game that you just know that you could count on. He's gonna have a play in each game.